Hey, how you guys doing today? I'm going to be showing you guys a really quick, easy to do gem farm that you can make around 14,400 gems every 24 hours, which is pretty good. And now this gem farm is super easy to do, and you can also tiny task it. The only requirements to do this gem farm is unlocking an infinite of any kind. Windmill, Mob City, Cursed Academy, it doesn't matter. You just want to have an infinite mode unlocked. You do not need a single unit. You do not need any specific or any unit at all, actually. And you can do this gem farm immediately once you unlock an infinite mode. Now, I will say at the settings at the top left, you're going to need to turn on auto skip wave. There's also a bunch of options here. You can see, like, you can test everything out, right? But you want to just make sure auto skip wave is turned on. Now, like I said, this gem farm is very tiny taskable, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. If you guys don't know what Tinytask is, I'm just going to show you guys real quick. For those who don't know, Tinytask is something called an auto macro. Basically, what Tinytask does, if you hit record and you do something with your mouse or keyboard, it's going to record your mouse and keyboard actions, and when you end the recording and play it back, it's going to play back those actions that you just did. Now, there's a bunch of videos on Tinytask, so if you want clarity on how to use Tinytask, you can always find those videos on YouTube and download the Tinytask from their links or whatever. But for reference, these are my settings. I always use continuous playback, playtime speed ×1, and for recording hotkey, I use F8 always, and playback hotkey, I use either print screen or Control-Alt-Shift-P. With that being said, I'm going to be doing this method in windowed mode. Now, I usually do this method in full screen mode, but I'm just going to show you guys this method in windowed. With full screen though, I will say at the end of your infinite, you will have to Alt F4 out of your game. But with that being said, you basically want to press F11 on your Roblox and it'll make it like this. And then you want to like use these arrows and like make it small or whatever, do whatever you want. And then you want to close out of Roblox. You put it where you want it and you close out of Roblox. And basically on your main page where you play Anime Defenders, you want to go to servers. You want to create your private server. And once you create your private server, it'll appear at the top. You want to click join. Once you join your private server and your game pops up in windowed mode in this corner, sometimes it won't. You can exit it out. You can reposition it into a windowed mode and exit it out and rejoin it. But with that being said, once your game is like this, you want to get your tiny task, and as you can see, it's right here, and you want to press F8 to record, and then on the game, you want to dash forward. Now, right after you dash forward, you want to move to the left, and you want to jump twice. Now, sometimes you'll jump onto this corner piece right here. So in case of that eventuality, you want to move right, you want to move left. Now you're all synced up. Even if you jumped on here, you'll be synced up. You'll be standing right here. Now you want to move right and you want to move forward to sync up every single possibility. Now, every single time, no matter where you spawn, you'll always end up at this spot. Now we can finally start the infinite. You just want to move back, move right. Make sure not to touch the arrows. The arrows are very unpredictable. But basically, you just move in here and you choose whichever portal you want. You want to make sure you hit a portal or, you know, make sure you hit a portal. And then you want to click on whichever infinite mode you want, right? Double click on infinite, double click on hard, confirm it, and double click on start. The reason why I double click is because sometimes Tinytask is mean and it does not register single clicks. Sometimes that happens. Very rarely, but I just double click to make sure. Anyways, once you're in the infinite mode, the next thing to do is nothing. Like I said, this is very like new friendly. You don't need any unit, you don't need anything, you just wait here until you lose. If this changes in the future, if this gets patched in the future or just something, there will probably be a new gem farm that I'll make. I'll put that in the description or the comment section. But if you're one of those people that are high level and want trait rerolls along with gems, you gotta have to get to wave 31 in the infinite mode. It's basically going to be like this, but you gotta try to get to wave 31. The only problem is you spawn randomly on the map. So you gotta find a spot where you place your units every single time. That'll always place every single time. I'll make a video on that. I'll put that in the description and the comment section as well. But as you can see, it's wave 10. I will wait until wave 11, and then I'll simply go over here and click join. When I click join, it will automatically kick me out of my main game, and that'll save me a bunch of time. Wave 10 complete. Now we're going on to wave 11. I'm going to click join on my private server. And basically, it will close out of my main game. and I'll join it into my private server. And once you've finally loaded in, you want to wait a couple seconds just in case you lag while loading in. Once you finally loaded in, you want to press F8 to end your recording, and then you can. That's it. Now, yeah, that's the entire thing. You can do this in full screen. You can do this in windowed. I showed windowed so I can show Tinytask, but you can do this in windowed, full screen. Doesn't really matter as long as you're able to click join on your private server, either by Alt F4ing out of Roblox or closing Roblox and clicking join. Then you're fine. Now, to remind you guys exactly what you do, you hit record here, you dash forward once, and you jump twice. And then once you hit the wall, you just move right, move left, you sync it up, you know what I'm saying? You sync this up too. Now we're all synced up, and then you just walk into the play area. That's how it's going to look like when you do it, at normal speed. But yeah, no, that's basically it for this video. I hope this video helped you guys out. Make sure to check the comments or the description to see if there's any updates on this video. If something does happen, I'll make sure to try and update the video. But with that being said, I hope this video helped. Bye-bye.
I think I'm in love, say it way too often. I can't play these games, think I'm switching up the offense. See me in LA, I'll be moving cautious. I can feel no pain rolling up, I'm so exhausted. I'll be so exhausted.